The roar of a wildfire, the relentless downpour of a flood, the suffocating grip of a heat wave. These are sounds and feelings becoming all too familiar, aren't they? We see these extreme weather events more and more. But are they just bad luck, nature's fury, or is something else going on? Is there a human fingerprint on these disasters? Today, we're diving into the fascinating field of climate attribution science. Think of it like a forensic team for our planet, uncovering how climate change is directly influencing the extreme weather we experience. For a long time, scientists would say, well, we can't pin any single storm or heat wave directly on climate change, only long-term trends. But that's changing, and fast. Now, with incredible precision, scientists can look at an extreme event and tell us just how much more likely, or how much more intense, human-caused greenhouse gas emissions made it. So how do they do it? It's pretty clever. Researchers essentially create two versions of our world in powerful computers. One world is our climate today, with all the greenhouse gases we've pumped into it. The other is a hypothetical world, a world as it might have been without the Industrial Revolution and all that fossil fuel burning. They then run thousands of simulations of a specific weather event, say, a heat wave, in both these digital worlds. By comparing the results, they can see the difference. They might find that heat wave was 30 times more likely, or 2 degrees Celsius hotter, purely because of the warming our planet has already seen. And what's really groundbreaking is how quickly this can be done. Groups like the World Weather Attribution Initiative can now give us scientific answers within days or weeks of an event happening. Imagine, a flood hits, and very soon after, we get data showing how climate change played a role. This helps everyone connect the dots between climate change as a big concept and the real, local impacts. Canada's Weather Service is even doing this in near real time for heat events. Now, it's not the same for every type of weather. Scientists are very confident when it comes to heat waves. The link is often crystal clear. Some extreme heat events are now considered virtually impossible without human-caused warming. Attributing changes in rainfall, which affects floods and droughts, can be trickier due to local factors. But the science is getting better all the time. We know a warmer atmosphere holds more moisture, making heavier rainfall possible. Studies are increasingly finding climate change is making extreme rainfall more common and intense. Wildfires are also under the microscope, with research showing how climate change creates more fire weather, those hot, dry, windy conditions perfect for blazes. And it's not just about whether an event was more likely. Scientists are now starting to quantify the actual damage. How much more land was burned in wildfires due to warming? How much worse hurricane damages were? Or how many more heat-related deaths occurred? This gives us a stark picture of the real-world costs. So what does all this mean for us? This ability to pinpoint climate change's role is huge. It makes the threat real and immediate, not some far-off problem. It's vital for planning how our cities and communities can prepare and build resilience. And yes, some extreme weather will always happen naturally. But the evidence is overwhelming. Human-caused climate change is loading the dice, making many extreme events more frequent, more intense, and far more dangerous. The fingerprints of our warming world are no longer faint. They're bold and clear, urging us to understand and to act.